Open session, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. The prosecution has completed their examination in chief of prosecution witness 326. The defense will commence their cross-examination. Who will go first? Is that the Ruto defense or the Sang defense?
Mr. President, Your Honours, I'm grateful. We discussed it amongst ourselves, and Mr. Catwick Keegan very kindly allowed me to go first.
And do we begin in open session? All right. Witness, as you heard me say, the prosecution has finished the questions of you. It is now the turn of the defense counsel. The first lawyer to ask you questions would be the lawyer for Mr. Ruto. He will go first. We are now in open session. You remember the admonition given to you earlier. You are under oath. And you're also in public session. So although your voice is distorted and your image is not being broadcast to the public, it is important that you be careful in answering questions. Do not inject personal information into the answer you're giving to the questions. It would be safer if you listened to the questions first and answered them simply, because the lawyers know that they need to protect your identity. They may ask you questions they think are safe to ask you in public, but if you, in a bid to elaborate on that, give more answers and then inject personal information, it becomes more difficult to give you that protection we promised you. Listen to the questions carefully. Make sure you understand them before you start answering. Thank you. Mr. Khan.
Mr. Witness, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
As the President indicated, my name is Kareem Khan, and I represent Mr. William Ruto. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, I have some questions for you. We're not going to finish those questions today, but we will make good progress, hopefully, if you do try to listen carefully to the question, as the President indicated. And for many questions, it may be that your answer can be yes or no. Do you follow?
Yes.
I think it's fair to say that since you were a young man, you've had a passion for politics, you say. Is that right?
Yes.
And you have been supporting, as a normal supporter, like millions of others, you've been a supporter of the ODM since the party was formed. Is that correct?
Correct.
And am I right that one of the reasons you supported the ODM was because you believed in the political aspirations that the ODM represented? Is that right?
Yes.
You've read the ODM manifesto prior to the 2007 elections. Did you read that?
Yes.
And the principles that the ODM was campaigning upon, such as equality and fairness, were principles that were close to your own heart. Is that right?
Yes.
And the idea that for too long power in Kenya had been entrusted to the hands of the few, and it was time to put power in the hands of the many, was a general theme upon which the ODM campaigned upon. Is that right?
Right.
Another campaign message was that there was an over-centralization of power in Nairobi, and it was thought to be a good thing by the ODM executive and membership to devolve power to the regions. Is that a correct understanding, witness?
Correct.
And when you attended, like millions of others, large campaign rallies and in Kenya, you liked what you heard. Is that right?
Yes.
And you attended, you say, a large campaign rally at Uhuru Park in December 2007. Do you remember saying that, witness?
Yes.
And I think you were quite clear that that was the last campaign rally of the ODM of the campaign. Is that right?
Yes.
And you also mentioned that there was, and about 1 million people were present at that campaign rally. Is that a fair assessment, or have I got it wrong?
It's right.
And you also attended a campaign in Kitale that was open air. Do you remember saying that?
Yes.
Also, 1 million people attended that, more or less. You remember saying that?
Yes.
And these events were very widely publicized in the national and sometimes in the international media, according to you.
Yes.
You never heard anything from William Ruto amounting to incitement, did you?
No.
Now, witness, I'm going to come back to these issues a little bit later, but before I do that, and I think now, Your Honours, with your leave, we're going to private session for a moment, and I'm going to err on the side of caution with this witness for a variety of reasons. There are certain matters that I could have raised in public, but Your Honour, I'm going to err on the side of caution. So with the President's leave, I would ask that we go into private session for a moment.
For how long do you anticipate being in private session?
Your Honour, I was going to come in and come out. I was going to lay foundations of knowledge and come out. But I think, I think Your Honour, it's for half an hour. I don't want to be criticised by the bench for revealing anything.
All right. Beyond that, I should have asked you at first. How long do you think your cross-examination of the witness would take?
Your Honour, will not be finished today. I hope by maybe even lunchtime tomorrow, or maybe, I think probably not by lunch, probably after lunch tomorrow I'll be finished, and I hope I could give way then to my learned friend, Mr. Keegan.
Thank you very much. Let's go into private session, Course Officer.